Hello, my name is Sylvia George, and I'm just going to give you a short tutorial on how to help your students learn more about their vocabulary. If they're having trouble with vocabulary, there's a lot of different ways that you can help them increase that. One of the main ways that I'm going to talk about today, well, the main way, is called a graphic organizer. There are different types of graphic organizers, and they're visual displays that'll help your students understand words or written passages. Now, one type of graphic organizer is called a word chart. And every graphic organizer that I'm discussing today will be on a digital poster that you'll be able to look at. And on the digital poster, at the bottom of the digital poster, you'll see an arrow and there'll be a little paper clip. When you click on the paper clip, then click on which type of graphic organizer you would like to use, whether it's a word chart, this one here, the vocabulary cluster. There's also word webs. There's 7 different kinds that will be on that listing. And what I also have on the digital poster is going to be little lightning rods on the sides of the word graphic organizer. If you click on those lightning rods, the students will be able to go to an actual vocabulary game and help themselves with vocabulary. One of them is called 8 letters in a search word, and the other one is a vocabulary quiz that can also help them. And that's something that they can do at home. You can just give them the website number of the digital poster, and that would be great for them. Now, just to give you an idea on the graphic organizers, this one that I'm doing here is a word chart. And in each box, the children will do what it is that it says, and that way they're not only learning about the main word, which in this case we'll say is famine. And what they would do when you hand it to them, you can either already have the word filled in or you fill it in yourself. For example, right now we would type in, well, write in the word famine, and that says famine. And then right above it, you have the child look up a definition of the word. And when they look up the word famine, they'll see something to the extent of shortage of food. You could say that, and they would write that in right there. And then they have examples of famine over here, and they would put down whatever they would like them to be. Now, when you say examples of famine, you can talk about different ways that they have, like poverty, shortage of food, whatever the child would like to put here. And then on the other side, it says non-examples of famine, and for that we would say a feast. You could say a feast, a buffet, whatever you want your child to say, or whatever it is they say. Now, when doing the word webs, you can do it through a computer, as we said, when they pull up the program and they can search through the computer for words. Or what you can also do is this other thing, which is called a word in context. This is another type of graphic organizer. And in this particular one, you see it's already filled out with the word happy. Happy is in the center. Now, on the side, it has antonyms. The child will look up different antonyms that are for happy. In this case, we have sad, miserable, and gloomy. Now, on the other side, it has synonyms for happy. And in this case, we have glad, pleased, joyful. Now, what this does for the child's vocabulary, they're not only learning about the word happy, they've also realized, hey, the opposite of happy is sad. Oh, another word for happy is glad. So the graphic organizer, in this case, the word in context, it tells you about the word and also different ways that you can use it. Now, the last one that I'm going to speak about today is the vocabulary cluster. Now, in this case, you can put a word here in the center, and then they just give examples of the word all the way around. And then they also have person, thing, and animal. And again, there are so many different types of graphic organizers. I really think once you get into it, you're really going to enjoy it, and also the child is going to enjoy it. Now, what we will do is I'll give you the website to be able to go to, and what you're going to do is go into the Gloucester website, and if you look up for my particular page, it's going to be under COGIC, C-O-G-I-C 137. And under there, once you pull it up, you would give the child that website. And again, at the bottom, they'll have different things that they can pull up. They'll also have the games that they can play. And we'll also have different samples on that page. And I hope you enjoyed this short presentation on graphic organizers and how it can help a child with their vocabulary and use it in the future. Thank you very much.